What's up, guys? We're here in downtown Summerlin in beautiful Las Vegas. We're gonna be walking these streets and asking people the most random questions we can think of. Let's get it. Hey guys, I'm here with
Brooklyn, Julia, Alex,
Holly.
Tosin.
TJ.
Jacquez.
Elijah,
This is Juliana, and this is Richard.
We're joined here by
Shannon.
Hey Shannon. So the reason we brought you out here is to ask you a question from two different perspectives. One from a girl's perspective and one from a guy's perspective. What do you think most guys would look for in a girl based off your experience that you've had throughout life in general?
Take your time.
I'll take a lot of time. I've noticed more than anything when they think you're being your true self. Like, if you be what you think a guy is not expecting, I think that usually draws them more in than trying too hard. You almost have to be awkward and funny and spontaneous, and that's what a guy will look for rather than any like specific, like clear cut, like this is who I am, this is what I do. They want somebody that's a little more interesting in a sense that they can chase it and they're confused in a good way, that's what they're looking to get to know the person more. Because if they feel like they already know who the person is, they either make a clear-cut decision and they're out, or they're like, yeah, sure, maybe there's more to this person, I think I'm going to try to dig deeper. But if it gets to the point where they just feel like they know exactly who the person is, then that's not going to keep going.
A lot of people, especially nowadays, will talk about how toxic their friends groups are.
Okay.
But majority of the time, it's based on more female friendships.
Yeah.
What's your? You guys seem like a very healthy friend group. What's your guys' like advice to those people in those really toxic ones, where they'll talk behind their back and then act all kind of like Mean Girls type of vibe? You know what I mean?
Literally just don't talk shit. Like,
Yeah, bro.
like if you're not talking shit behind someone's back, then they're never, like, if you're just telling it to their face, like if you have a problem telling it to their face, then it's gonna get, like, communication is key.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really know. Just be
She's
kind
fake, she's
and
Yeah, I really don't got nothing to say on that.
no, just be real. And like, if you don't want to be friends with someone, don't.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
I just would say, like, if you have a problem with someone, like, just say it, like, tell them about it, so then you can just, like, get the problem solved, you know what I mean, like, one-on-one.
Is there like pros and cons you guys think of? Like, I mean, that's so like, that's such a straight answer and so truthful. But there's a lot of people out there who
It's, like,
might
not
be
hard.
scared. Exactly. For most people, it's not hard. But then there are some people out there who are scared to be that straight up and truthful because of the relationship and the things that could happen to that relationship.
Well, then that's not a good
Yeah.
friendship.
Then I was gonna say, if you don't feel comfortable talking to that one person about it, then you probably shouldn't be friends with them.
True.
Because you're probably not comfortable with them, which means you just shouldn't be friends with them. And if you are just like scared too, then like you have to talk to them about that.
That's true. Is,
All right, next question.
is there? What's your advice for couples out there, especially in today's now and age, they would give them for a long, hopefully happy and healthy relationship?
Definitely communication with your partner about what you need, what you want, what you like them doing, what you don't like them doing.
Okay. And how about you, sir?
I would say it depends on the what stage of the relationship you're in. I mean, we've been together so long, and yeah, we've been together for 13 years. and
Wow.
yeah,
Congratulations. you
yeah,
guys.
and we're kind of like early millennials, so
Right.
the Gen Z. I'm not so sure how I could give them advice, but for guys, don't ignore the warning signs.
Okay.
If there's something that is kind of not right, make sure you don't ignore it because of the whole, initial stages of a relationship. People are kind of like so hot into it.
Got you.
But I say keep an eye on swivel. Communicate is important, keep an eye for things that might become a problem down the line. Make sure you can talk it out.
Right.
If not, just kind of think about what the next step would be.
All right, guys. With the basketball season coming up and the intermittent games going on, who's your go-to team right now?
I don't really know at the moment. Warriors.
Warriors.
Milwaukee Bucks with Dame Lillard.
Dame Lillard. It's Dame time, baby. All right. So with the draft just happening a couple months ago, who was your favorite pickup and what team do you wish they went to?
Lakers.
Lakers.
Favorite pickup?
Yeah.
I say, what's his Jordan Poole and Lakers.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Victor Wembanyama.
Oh yeah. All right.
What does a girl look for in a guy,
What
or a
do
woman
we
look
think?
for in a guy? I think again, it's all like personality based. Like for a girl, what she looks for.
So it's the same, basically.
Yes, however, like my main thing is confidence in a guy. I personally am going to want a guy that is confident in himself and his decisions, and almost different in the sense that the girl is going to want somebody that is more clear cut, that isn't going to be wavering back and forth, the one that the girl doesn't have to think about and be like, okay, you know what, he said one thing and maybe it's going to be another thing, or they want it more concise. A guy is chasing a girl, trying to figure out who she is, likes the little bit of the interest and the confusion. A girl is not going to want that. A girl's going to want something more clear cut, knows exactly what she's going into, and likes who the person is, who they come off to be right away.
What rookie are you excited to see the most play in the 2024-2025 season? Old or new?
So, can't think right now either.
Warriors.
Victor Wembanyama.
And the last question is, if you could play on any NBA team with the new roster, like the current roster, or the old roster, what team would you play for?
Lakers.
Lakers?
Cavs.
Cavs?
Milwaukee Bucks.
What year Cavs?
2016.
And what year Milwaukee? This year?
This year.
This year? All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for your
You have a
time.
good one.
Yeah, you guys too. Thank you, thank you. What's the best way to deal with a really like ongoing argument that you guys have had trouble seeing eye to eye on?
So usually I ask, what about the argument is important to you? Like,
Right.
is there an element of something? For example, if he's upset about something I'm doing, what is it that upsets you about that? Walk me through it.
Right. Well,
So I
that's actually
understand
really
there.
good. How about you, sir?
I mean, that's kind of when it initiates, I usually step out.
Uh-huh.
It's not good to resolve an argument when you're both angry.
Sure,
So,
sure.
take some time off, come back, discuss exactly what she said is what we do.
And the last question is, what was the one thing about each other that you knew, like, oh yeah, this is gonna be my partner for life?
He's very generous and caring. That's two.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. She's very patient and she's a good researcher.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Are you guys over the age of 21?
No.
No? What's one thing that your parents don't know that you did that you'd be so terrified to let them know?
Alright, that's kind of close. I don't know.
I feel
Probably getting detained at my house. Same, getting detained. Yeah. It was literally all
wrong.
prank gone wrong.
We all got detained by
What was the
cops, yeah.
prank?
These kids, they were like, so they were our friends, and they said that they weren't gonna come. Yeah, like they're at their grandma's house, and then all of a sudden you just heard banging on the doors, and then like these kids came in with like real guns. Like that was the
Okay,
prank.
no, we didn't know who it was. It was just these men with ski masks and like no shirt, and they were like had like guns, and they were like get down on the floor, like whatever, blah blah blah. And so we were scared. I was literally like holding, like we were all hiding in rooms. I was holding a bat, and on the floor. Yeah, on the floor. And then the neighbors called the cops. It turned out to be just our friends pranking us.
Oh shit.
Neighbors called the cops. We all got searched, like handcuffed, and had to leave and stuff. And my friend got in big trouble. And parents
Jesus
are found out.
Christ.
Yeah.
Well, that's the question. Thanks, guys. That was really good. Thank you, guys. So let's say somebody was in a toxic relationship, and they knew that they had no other choice but to end it. Why do you think most people still choose to stay in those relationships besides just the fear factor of it?
Other than fear, it's comfortability. That's it. Like, I don't know if that's the word I'm trying to say. If you're comfortable, it's so hard to get out of being comfortable. So it's something you're familiar with and you don't want to leave it. So it's easier to just stay with the known than go into the world of the unknown. And that is a fear in a sense as well, but I would say it's always comfort-wise. You know exactly what to expect.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Shannon, very
Yeah.
much. We
You were
appreciate
great.
your time.
Fantastic. Thank you, girl. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much for watching our video.
Click here to subscribe to Dong Talk.
And click here to watch our previous video.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye!